Hi there, it's Ernest from TripAstute. In this video, we're going to be discussing why it's always better to pay in local currency, especially when paying with a credit card. So you're traveling in Mexico, and you decide to buy some souvenirs or a meal using your credit card. When you hand over your card, you're asked by the clerk, would you like to pay in pesos or dollars? While it may seem convenient to pay in dollars, you shouldn't, and here's why. When you allow the clerk to process the charge in dollars or the respective currency, then you're accepting the exchange rate set by the merchant. This is generally set at an unfavorable rate. Merchants will often inflate the exchange rate, resulting in you paying more for the item or service. If the charge is processed in the local currency, then the bank will convert the price at the standard daily rate. This is generally the best rate that you will find. It's also the same rate used by the ATMs, which is why you should always get your cash there rather than a currency exchange booth. For more info, check out one of our earlier videos on the topic called Getting Cash Abroad. The same rules apply for cash. You'll generally get better prices if you pay in the local currency, so definitely keep that in mind when given the option. In addition, here are some tips to help you save money when paying for things abroad. Number 1. Use a credit card with no foreign transaction fee. If you're using a credit card abroad, then you should be using one that does not charge a foreign transaction fee. Most premium cards, like the Chase Sapphire cards, American Express Platinum, and Citi Prestige card, have this feature. Some issuers like Discover and Capital One do not charge a foreign transaction fee on any of their cards. If you're unsure, then make sure to contact your issuer to verify. Number 2. Carry a Visa and MasterCard. While many merchants are starting to accept American Express, most will only take Visa and MasterCard. If you primarily use American Express, I would suggest carrying a secondary Visa or MasterCard just to be safe. Also, my experience is that other cards like Discover, JCB, and Diners Club tend to have very limited acceptance while traveling, especially with smaller merchants. Number 3. Get an ATM card that reimburses your fees. We've also covered this in the Getting Cash Abroad video. Certain banks reimburse you for any ATM fees incurred even when abroad. One such bank is Charles Schwab and their highest yield checking account. It's free to open and they'll reimburse all your fees. I like to use it as well since it's not my primary checking account, so if it gets compromised, I won't lose all the money in my primary account. I usually just load it up before my trip and keep my primary debit card with my passport in the hotel safe. I'll include a link to the Charles Schwab high yield checking account in the video description below. Number 4, break your large bills. When you get money from the ATM, you'll generally get large bills. This makes it complicated to pay for taxi transactions or tips. I suggest asking your hotel concierge to break the bill as soon as possible or paying restaurants or merchants with the larger bills in order to get the smaller notes. However, don't be surprised if smaller vendors are unable to break your bills. Number 5, download a currency exchange app. When traveling internationally, it can be tough to make the conversion in your head. Luckily, there are a ton of apps that you can use to make the conversion quickly and efficiently. Most of these apps can pull the latest exchange rate too. And those are our travel tips for this video. Do you have any experiences or tips on paying in local currency? If so, please share them in the comment section below. Also, let us know if you have any questions. If you enjoyed this video or found it useful, please hit the like button and consider subscribing. It's free and you'll get notifications on all our new updates. In addition, check out our travel tips playlist for more videos like this one. Until next time, travel safe and travel smart.